Hey folks, Reed Guthrie, the home detective in Seattle, Washington. We're in the crawl space of a new home. And if you can see right there, and right there, and right there, that's water. It's water sitting on top of the vapor barrier. I see this a lot. Usually it is a result of water coming in through the trench that was dug for either the, in this case, the main water supply line right there. That thing that's kind of covered with the insulation. Sometimes we'll see it where the waste line exits the house. The limited nature of the water isn't a big problem. I think if you were to come in here and put some gravel underneath the vapor barrier, I don't know, a couple of inches of gravel for maybe, 100 square feet. That would allow the water to come in, it would stay underneath the vapor barrier, and then as the water wants to exit, as the soil around the house starts to dry out, it can easily do so. If it gets on top of the vapor barrier, it's going to take forever to evaporate. So a not unusual situation, probably going to be here in the winter, and probably not for most of the year. And as long as there's not a real big problem with water being in the crawl space, as long as it's under the vapor barrier and has a chance to leave again. Now this is, I don't know, maybe 5 gallons of water. It's not a lot, so it's not a big risk. If you've got something like this going on in your crawl space, you could probably correct it yourself pretty easily without having to bring in a specialist. I'm guessing maybe $100 worth of materials and a few hours of your time dragging gravel through the crawl space. It could be a pain in the butt kind of job, but it's not a technically difficult job. See the orange labeling on the far wall there? That's indicating where the water supply line comes into the crawl space, and you can see how the water is all sort of accumulating in that general area. So not a big problem. Keep an eye out for it. Check your crawl space once a year after it's been raining for a while. If you see something like this, you can take it on yourself, or you can call a foundation drainage specialist, and they'll come in and fix it for you. This is Reed Guthrie, the home detective in Seattle, Washington.